Dodgers all-star catcher nursing a bad ankle going into the start of the season. Man, this is not good news. I want to get to that story because I'm not happy about it, and I'll tell you why. Also, three Dodgers going deep yesterday against the Giants, and we always love to beat the hated Giants. I'll have that story, who went deep and went. And Freddie, well, he's one of those dudes. He went yard. Who are the other two? Let's talk about that because one of them is very important for the Dodgers. How's it going, Brad J? Dodgers Digest. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. We're doing this all season long, okay? We're making it happen. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on those notifications, and let's be connected. All right. Dodger catcher nursing a bad ankle. Now, I didn't like to hear this story because you think about it, and I'll break it down for you. The catcher injured it last summer. No surgery in the offseason, and it's causing problems now. What the heck on that? Why wasn't that even, we didn't even talk about that. That wasn't even a story. That should have been a story, right? Who am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than Will Smith, man. So the story is Will Smith managing an ankle injury that hindered him in 2024. Now, I do remember that, but remember now, there hasn't really been a story about it. They haven't really talked about it, but it's actually a thing. It's actually a thing. And here's the story out of Glendale. This is out of MLB. Will Smith did not make his first active league appearance until Friday night, nursing a lingering ankle issue. And as it turns out, he's been dealing with this for quite some time. So this is my red flag on this one. I don't like this. There's a silver lining to this whole thing, and I'll get to that. But we're going to get through this meat and potato part of it first. So Smith said on Saturday that he sustained a bone bruise in his left ankle after rolling it on a slide early last summer when the Dodgers had a 3-game series against the Yankees in New York. That was from June 7th to 9th. So think how far along. That's a long time, and it's still giving him problems. He played through the rest of the season without going on an injury list, but his numbers did take a dip in the second half. So what does that mean moving forward for the Dodgers and Will Smith? What do you do, right? I'll tell you what you do. You got other guys that are stepping the heck up right now, all right? You got catchers that want to play. I mean, just even look at Dalton Rushing, one of Dodgers' top minor league prospects. Think about Dalton Rushing. That dude could be a starting catcher on at least half of the Major League Baseball teams out there. At least half. And he's not even guaranteed to make the team to the start. So he could be starting in AAA. And here's a guy who has been stepping the F up, right? And not only that, you think about another backup catcher for the Dodgers too as well, and that's Fiducia. Right? Fiducia is batting .455 this spring. Rushing's batting .333 this spring. And then you got old man Barnes batting .417. So, me? I don't know what your thoughts are on this. I'd love to see your thoughts below, but I don't play Will right now. What the heck? Given some PT, some physical therapy. I got a brand new freaking hip a week and a half ago, and I know that takes time, right? But how was this not some attention? I mean, the guy's a 10-year guy on the team. Why was there no attention to this, right? To me, that's just completely not right that they did not figure this out before going forward. But, I mean, the silver lining, as I was saying, you got the silver lining, and the silver lining is Fiducia, and the silver lining is Dalton Rushing. Both of those guys are stepping up. I would kind of put him on the shelf. I mean, look, you could start the season with him on the injured list, and you could do something like that. But Barnes is going to play this year, too, as well. So, a crazy story right there. I'm just weird that we didn't hear more about it, right? All right, well, this one was important. Kim goes deep, belts his first spring homer. His fellow teammate who plays for the Giants, Lee, well, he got 2 hits, too, as well. And he's not really fighting for a spot like Kim is. So, Kim is fighting for a spot. All right, so Kim signed with the Dodgers in January, entered the game with only 1 hit at 14 at-bats. Now, and that was glaring, right? That was absolutely glaring. One hit, 14 at-bats. And I think that one hit, it was basically an infield single that he legged out, right? So that wasn't a good sample, all right? So in addition to the home run, Kim also drew a walk, and he scored 3 times in the win. He did that over the Giants. Giant center fielder Lee, ex-teammate of Kim with the Kiwon Heroes in Korea, baseball organization. He batted 2 for 3 with an RBI, raising his spring training batting average too, but who cares? He's not on the Dodgers. He's a Giant. We don't even need to talk about that guy. But we will talk about Kim. All right. What's the thought on this one now? So Kim, batting 125 right now. 125. That's not going to get it done. He is literally trying to earn a spot right now on the team. And if you start looking at what else is going on, we'll get to the batting average, the spring batting average coming up. But I'll tell you what, he's going to have to do more than that single home run. He's going to have to bust that open, and he's going to have to get some more hits. That's for sure. Time for the Dodgers Digest quote of the day, and it comes to us from the man himself, Mr. Hye-Sung Kim. So let's check what he had to say after the home run. This is my first interview because I hit a home run. I love this. I want to do that as much as possible. And Kim, I will tell you this much. Dodger fans alike would agree with you. We'd like to see you do that as much as possible as well. But he goes deep. There you go. That's what he needed to do. But then you start looking at, he's trying to get in there and earn a spot on the team. Okay? You got Taylor right now who's not batting very well. .214. So 214 average. Muncie's at 375. Pajes is at 167. Not good. Conforto, oh my gosh, 0.83 batting average. Rosario, 143. Outman, 143. These are guys that are trying to earn spots on the Dodgers. And the Dodgers say, and Dave Roberts has said numerous times, that he feels like all the positions are pretty much all accounted for except center field and second base. And he has said this numerous times. And if someone doesn't step the heck up out of that group that I've told you how their spring batting average is going, there's going to be some problems. All right, well, you always hear me talking about Freddie. Is he going to be ready? Well, Freddie was ready yesterday, and he launched his first spring home run. Big props out to Freddie, getting that home run. Finally getting it. But once again, I will say it again about Freddie. You need to take your time with him. Sonia Shen from MLB, part of Freddie's really this year is that he'll have to manage a surgically repaired right ankle much of the first half of the season. So even if he wants to go full bore as usual, he has to remain mindful of his health. And you know there are people out there and athletes out there who can play that way. Can Freddie play that way? Can he hold back? You can see when he runs to first base, he's not going all out on the run. So there you go on that one. And that's also going to wrap things up. So I don't know, what are your thoughts below? Who's going to come in? Who's going to play second base? Who's going to play center field for the Dodgers? Can't wait to find out. That's going to do it for Dodgers Digest. Brad J with you. Always remember, subscribe, like, turn on those notifications. And as you go through the day, always remember to think Dodger Blue.